Good morning or good night, Gacha Kingdom. I hope you don't mind a very low effort video today, a PowerPoint presentation, because 2026, I am already not doing a good job about my New Year's resolution of uploading every single Friday because I was too busy celebrating my wife's birthday yesterday. Even though it is technically today in the West, it was technically yesterday in Japan time, so I was celebrating that, and I got too caught up, and I realized that today is Friday, and it wasn't Thursday. So, today's video is going to be a little bit different than I thought it was going to be because I haven't edited the video that I already recorded. So I'm going to do something different, and I have wulfgard and Edmund behind me today, and they're going to be helping me out. I know that a lot of y'all thought that last week's video was an ASMR video, but I'm pretty bad at ASMR myself, so I decided to get the big guns, and they're going to have Gex behind me while I talk about how I feel about playing Arknights endfield for about a week. There was some days that I didn't put any hours into the game, and then there was one day that I put 10 hours into the game. So I think it balances itself out. Okay, you two, you can start whenever you want. Just like I said last week, my hype for Arknights endfield was unimaginable. Every single time they were like, we're dropping a beta test. Number 1 and number 2. I signed up for both. I didn't get into either of them, even though I thought that they were just going to choose like Arknights, like content creators and stuff. A lot of general gacha game content creators also got in, but if I had to be like super honest with you, I highly doubt that they're going to be playing as long as I am. I'm going to be writing this out until they add mountain into this game. So I'm ready, hypergryph. Prove me wrong. Add mountain within the first year of this game, and I would be ecstatic. Anyways, my hype was unimaginable, and for the most part, I think everything met my expectations except for the story. I think the first portion of Enfield's story is very tutorial core. It's very like hold your hand. Well, I wouldn't say it's hold your hand core, but it's very like, okay, you wake up from your rock and then how do you move? WASD. Oh, wow. Like every other single game I've ever played in my life. And then it gives you like 5 more tutorials, and then you talk to Perlica, and then you find out that Valley 4 is kind of upside down, and then you do like 5 more tutorials on top of that, and then you go out, you meet chen, and then you fight some more dudes, and you get slapped with 5 more tutorials. It's not that good pacing wise in the first portion because, again, like you get slapped with so many tutorials, and the story itself, like you cut all those tutorials out, it's fine, it's serviceable. It's just like a bunch of NPCs, and then you try to like super glue together Valley 4 because a bunch of random, oh no, big booms are happening in Valley 4. Oh my god, that's crazy type of story. And there's a lot of like lore implications if you are like an Arknights player and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like the Originium like that we were fighting in the OG Arknights, and now like we're just like kind of like, oh yeah, we just rock cancer, yeah, it's fine, but we got suppressants, we haven't found a cure yet, but like for the most part, it's cool. So the biggest problem that we have right now is the ether, which is essentially the miasma, like every other JRPG to ever exist ever, or in this case the CRPG, Chinese RPG, because this is not from a Japanese developer. The miasma, the aether, the evil dudes, they're our main priora. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just ride this out, I guess. And I'm not at ruling yet, which is essentially just Talos 2's China, but I've heard that when you get to China, the story starts like picking up, and you're like, oh yeah, this is like feeling like year 2, year 3 Arknights, but like I haven't had to wait a whole ass year for the story to actually go somewhere. So I'm glad about that, but I haven't saved Valley 4 yet, so I haven't experienced that myself. I'm still figuring out the tutorial core, which is not because of it just taking forever. It's just because the game doesn't like hold your hand and then let you go. It's kind of just like, oh hey, you can keep playing the game however you want. Like you can run around, find chests, do some combat and stuff, but like just remember that there's a moon that you have to save while you're doing all of that. Just remember to do that. And I got to the point where I was like, oh, maybe I should actually save the moon, because I was unlocking the schematics to get like the level 50 gear, which requires the red components, and I haven't even gotten the things to make the blue components yet. So I was like, I think I should start saving the world. But I do personally really like the gameplay loop of fighting people, but I think most of my hours in Arknights Endfield has been figuring out the factorial gameplay, which is, I think it would be more of an understatement, because it's not like, well, I've never played Factorial or Satisfactory, so take this with a grain of salt, because apparently, like, it's not like as like engineering degree as playing those factory games. But considering that I've never really played a factory game, this is my first one, and trying to figure things out, and my factory looks like it's two Elmer's glues trying to stick together, and just like the two wulfgard and Edmund sticking a stick inside of a hole that does not fit, but making it fit, it works to an extent. And I personally really like factory gameplay, even though it really is just like engineering degree simulator 2026. I know that a lot of people probably don't really mess around with it like these two mess around with behind me, but you know, the great the great filtering system of Arknights Endfield. If you don't really mess around with factory gameplay, this game is just not going to be for you, because the combat gameplay, it's not it's like factory 1 and then like the combat gameplay 2nd. And the combat gameplay I do really like playing. I'm kind of dumb, so when like I'm fighting enemies, you know, like I have to hit the 1 button, hit the E button, and then hit E, and then you hold the left click button, which thank God it's just holding left click. Like I'm already straightening my left finger, right index finger, because I have to click for Zenless Zone 0. So one less game I have to strain my right index finger. I'm happy about that. But you know, it's really just like a bunch of combo games, like something similar to like real-time combat Final Fantasy. It's like real-time Final Fantasy with the UI of Xenoblade, with all the fluff of Xenoblade UI-ness. Like, look at the screenshot. Look at your screen real quick. Like that. It's like without all of this, and like the gameplay of Xenoblade is like at 2 times speed. It's basically kind of like that, and I really like fighting enemies in this game. I wish that I was at a point where I didn't get like fucking one tapped, but that's just because I'm not at the point where my factory can make steel, so that's really just on me. I need to actually save the moon. But that's all really just like a factory. Again, like this game is just like factory simulator, and also happens to have combat. You know how like Stardew Valley has like the cave system, but a lot of people just talk about how you can have with Alex or Sebastian or stuff like that. It's kind of like that. You get reminded that, oh, you can fight things in this game. Overall quality, I think, it's really good. I really like the Arknights UI. I really like Arknights' UI in the OG game. They brought it over to 3D really well. I think the music overall is really good. There isn't like any like jammers. Like I'm pumping this shit in the background, like Zenless Zone. Well, some of Zenless Zone tracks. I want to say all of them. There's a lot of Zenless. Now I'm just comparing these two. Yeah, put that aside. Arknights Arknights' music overall, Arknights music is amazing. Arknights Enfield music is kind of like, I can already imagine if there isn't any videos of like, oh, relax, study to Arknights Enfield music. A lot of them is very like somber, melancholy, where it's like, yeah, this world kind of fucked up, but we make do with what we have kind of tone when it comes to the music department. Man, you two, oh my god, don't look behind you. Where it's very like piano heavy. It's very, again, like very, very calming. So if there isn't any like Arknights Enfield study 1 hour session music videos that are out yet, I'm sure that they are going to be coming soon. I haven't heard any music where I'm like, oh damn, well, some of the combat tracks, I'm like, oh damn, this shit is fire. But I am glad that Arknights, OG Arknights' music quality transfer over to Enfield, and performance-wise, it's amazing. I really like how this game looks like on mobile. It runs amazingly, 60 frames per second, and it kind of looks like a Wii game. Like, you can't get that on other other games. You put that on 60 frames per second, and your phone is gonna like catch on fire, and it won't even look like a Wii game. It's gonna look like it was like straight out of PS2 era, which just still looks fine. But the PS2 and the Wii, like later Wii games, like early Wii games, we're looking a little rough. But I'm talking about like Xenoblade Chronicles. Like, oh, like compare that to a PS2 game. You get it, right? But I think the gacha, the controversial gacha. I haven't talked about that yet. I think the gacha system it's like a la to something similar to like. It's like if they mixed every single modern pity system to ever exist, the 50-50 system, the pity system, the spark system, all into one banner limited system, and it's really complicated. It's like really, really overly complicated, but it works. I don't know if it works really well yet because, again, I've only played this game for a week, and this game has only come out in a week. So I guess we're going to have to figure that one out when people are going to be like, oh yeah, I played Arknights Enfield for a year. We'll see if it works or not. But I believe in this system. It reminds me of like gacha games before Genshin Impact, which I personally am okay with because I've been playing gacha games before Genshin Impact got really big, and then everybody just did the Hoyo model, and now we have building pity and all this mumbo jumbo stuff, and I'm like, bro, why are you pulling on a banner even though you don't care about the rate up character just to quote unquote build pity? Like that's a whole nother discussion for another video. But overall, the fact that this game rewards you for actually pulling the character that you want versus just pulling willy-nilly, I think is a good thing. And it's a lot similar to wulfgard, just I think it's really good that it rewards players for not just overcoming their, or I guess in this case, letting their gambling addiction win over their saving addiction. What? Oh, is that like a hoarding problem where it's like I just have a bunch of ore barrels and originiums and I'm not going to spend it on the gacha? I think that's a better problem than a gambling problem. So again, I think that this game is not, I think this TLDR, this game is not for everybody, because if you don't like Factorial or Satisfactory, or if you look at this and you have an aneurysm, you're not going to like this game. And also, if you don't like playing OG, like gacha games, like this game, if you tried pulling in OG Arknights, like let's take out the defense the tower defense gameplay for a sec here. If you don't like the gacha system of OG Arknights, you're not gonna like Arknights Endfield. If you don't like the gacha systems in a lot of older gacha games, you're probably not gonna like Endfield because it's a lot similar to them. And but the takeaway is that if you do like beating people up, this game is really good. And also, you can more than likely actually run this game and make, it's going to look good at the end of the day if you're running on PC and on mobile. Like, this game is actually going to run on your mobile phone and not either blow up your phone, blow up your laptop, or look like an actual potato compared to the other 3D gacha games that are on the market right now. And would I recommend it? Again, if you're an OG Arknights fan, you need to give Endfield a try. And if you don't like factory gameplay, then you're not gonna like it, and that's okay, because you can still you can still be playing Arknights as an Arknights fan. That's crazy, isn't it? And if you are a general gacha fan and you want to give Endfield a try, I mean, it's free. So it's just going to take up like 50 gigabytes. If you are downloading it for the first time, I think it's 100 gigabytes, which at least in this case, like, it's reasonable. Like, this game's got a fat stack of content for you to play compared to Zenless Zone Zero wanting 100 gigabytes just so you could open up the game. That was not worthy of 100 gigabytes at the start. But I do think Arknights Endfield is worthy of 100 gigabytes at the start. So you can open up the game and try it out and give it a try. Give it a week and see if you like it or not. Are you two wulfgard and Edmund are currently interlocked with each other, and I might need to help wulfgard out to free Edmund so that Edmund can go take a shower and meet up with perlica and chen. Don't tell them what happened today. But I'm done. I think this video is going to be more like it's going to be like, because this is definitely going to be the Arknights video of all time. I'm going to help these two out and clean up what happened behind me, and I will see you guys next week with the video that was supposed to come out this week. I promise you. I'm sorry. Edmund, are you gonna be okay?